Y'all think y'all not being watched, but these people who keep opening up these banks, talking about some, let me get your credit, let me do this, let me, and I see them on my story, and I just be like, y'all are fools. They is really just sitting back. Your FBI agents are sitting back writing all this stuff down. So when they hit you with it, what you gonna do?
Well,
They
you
is
have to be
waiting.
making a lot of money for the FBI to be watching you. They're not gonna be watching somebody that's making 50,000 a year. You have to. It has to be worth their time for that.
Oh, I'm
But
telling you, I see these people running it up.
yeah, no, I mean that could happen. Yeah, it depends on how much money you making though. But yeah,
So
you definitely right.
So now the next post about mental health, it says, according to a systematic review in the International Journal of Environmental Research and Public Health, physical activity is strongly associated with reduced symptoms of depression and anxiety among men. For young men, millennial men establish a routine that includes basic health and fitness practices such as regular exercise, nutritious eating, and
Mhm.
adequate sleep is vital for mental health. These activities not only improve physical health, but also contribute to higher self-esteem, better stress management, and overall psychological well-being. So, with that, you talked about fitness briefly. We get more into that. Your approach to success encompasses nurturing the mind, the body, and the soul. Why is the holistic balance essential for young men, and how can they achieve it?
You achieve it by putting in the work,
Right.
and it's definitely a busy thing to make sure you put your mind, body, and soul at the forefront of your life, like mind, like, okay, research, reading, developing my mind, getting smarter or wiser, body, okay, fitness, nutrition, and soul is spirituality, praying, getting closer to whatever entity you believe in, God or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So without one, the other lacks. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't have a strong mind with a weak body, or at least I can't at all. And I exercise, I work out, I'm a fit person, but I use my mind to push my body, which entails like, keeping my spirit whole. You know what I mean? Like I can't even function if my muscles don't feel some type of pain. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I'm like, oh, what's wrong with me? Like it just doesn't feel right. So you have to figure out a way to just keep all of those three intact. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way I do it. Like nobody's gonna be laying in the bed with, all day feeling like, okay, I'm the strongest person and my mind is strong and my spirit is strong. Maybe you can,
Yeah.
but I have no idea how that could happen.
For sure. I think that, and it's funny you talked about spirituality, and I think about, like, unfortunately, especially in our community, and not everybody,
Mhm.
but like a lot of times we see in churches, you talk about strong mind but weak body, and these people who can slay demons in the spirit from miles and miles away, but then they big and fat and they sick and they got diabetes and they got all these blood pressure issues and all that good stuff.
Mhm.
So, and not good stuff, hold on, but you know what I mean. And so I just think it's interesting how I'm learning in my life, you can't have one without the other. You have to have both. And it's better to get it now. Unfortunately, a lot of people I know, I talked about in the episode, what was it, season 6, talking about what happens when that grown man, grown woman weight kicks in